Welcome back to another Cold Case podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Ashley Summers. So Ashley Nicole Summers was born June the 16th of 93, and she grew up in the midst of a large extended family in Cleveland, Ohio. Ashley is the oldest child and often took care of her siblings while her mom, Jennifer, was at work. Family members say that while growing up, Ashley loved making people laugh and acting silly, and she is described as outgoing, talkative, and an enthusiast of scary movies. While she was definitely a fun-loving adolescent, she also had a very strong personality and would act on what she felt was right. Ashley's biological father was not involved in her life, but she grew up around her mother's large extended family who provided support and community. Ashley's family noticed a drastic change in her personality in the time before her 14th birthday. She became oppositional particularly towards her mother and her mother's long-term boyfriend, who helped raise her. Around this time, Ashley began dating a 16-year-old boy named Gene Gill, who lived near her house because Ashley often had to stay home to watch her younger siblings while her mom was at work. Ashley would invite Jean over to the house during this time without her mother's knowledge. Jennifer only found out about the routine when one of Ashley's younger brothers brought it to her attention. Jennifer wasn't happy about that, so she prohibited him from visiting the house, which caused tensions to rise further. The tipping point in the household arose when Jennifer found that Ashley had stolen money from her purse to get a tattoo of her boyfriend's name at 13 years old. Unable to reason with Ashley in an attempt to diffuse the tension and de-escalate the conflict in their relationship, Jennifer asked her own mother, who lives 4 miles away, to take Ashley in for the summer. Jennifer thought that Ashley would be on her best behavior for her grandmother and that the space may ease the tension and strain in the relationship. In addition to staying with her grandmother, Ashley bounced around between family members' houses who lived in the area during the day while her grandmother worked. She checked in every day with her mom on the phone. In the days before her disappearance, Ashley stayed at her Uncle Kevin's house, which wasn't unusual as a lot of her cousins hung out there. Ashley was last seen on July 9th, 2007, after leaving her uncle's house in Cleveland, Ohio. Attendees of the party described Ashley being in a somber mood, but that she became more joyous as she got into the pool and talked to her relatives. She left early around 6 p.m., hugging her Uncle Kevin and informing relatives that she was going to walk to her aunt's house to stay. Ashley had all of her clothes with her and no cell phone. Her aunt's house was just 10 minutes away, but Ashley never arrived. Ashley did own a cell phone, but it was not working. Her cell phone being broken could also be a reason why she was in a somber mood at the party. Earlier before the party at Uncle Kevin's house, another of Ashley's uncles, Kevin Donovan, destroyed her phone after an argument. According to Kevin, he overheard Ashley gossiping about the family on her phone, and it ultimately ended in him smashing Ashley's phone. When Jennifer hadn't heard from Ashley for 2 days, she became very concerned. She called Kevin to see if Ashley was there, and he said he hadn't seen her since before the pool party. She called around to everyone with no luck. Beginning to panic, Jennifer went to the police to report Ashley missing. Suspecting that Ashley ran away voluntarily despite Jennifer's protests, the police designated Ashley as an endangered runaway. Jennifer and family were upset with the response of the police, so they organized search parties and posted flyers around town, hoping to get tips or communication from Ashley. Mysteriously, all the flyers were ripped down within a day. Though a few tips were submitted, sources vary on the exact date of Ashley's disappearance, ranging from July 4th to July 9th. So 4 weeks after Ashley disappeared, Jennifer received a call at work from a blocked number, and the voice over the phone said, "Mom, it's me. I'm okay. Don't worry." And then the phone hung up. Jennifer said it sounded like Ashley, but she couldn't be sure. November 2007, her grandparents claimed to have seen her walking along West 44th Street in Cleveland, but she was gone by the time they had turned around. FBI became involved in the case around May of 2008 when NCMEC, which is National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, brought the case to their attention. Gene Gill, Ashley's older boyfriend, was out of town and at a family reunion at the time of Ashley's death. So he was not considered a suspect. Authorities were particularly interested in Kevin Donathan, who fought with Ashley on the day she disappeared. Ultimately, Ashley's case remained stagnant, but a glimmer of hope appeared on January of 2015 when a woman was captured on an ATM security camera inside of a car in Rhode Island. The FBI has confirmed that it was not Ashley in those photos. A more recent development, which may or may not be related to Ashley's disappearance, it involves Kevin Donathan. Donathan pleaded not guilty to charges of R, and attempted R, and gross S imposition on December 4th of 2018, in addition to gross S misconduct of several minors. The 55-year-old admitted it had happened over a span of 25 years. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison in February of 2020. So if you have any information regarding this case, can you please call the Cleveland Police Department? And that phone number is 216-623-5005. Or you can call the FBI, and that number is 216-522-1400. And I will actually link those in the description, as well as the sources of the information that I brought up in the case tonight. So thank you so much again for listening to this podcast, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.